Hi there! Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Julie DiMatteo from thepaperpixie.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US. And in this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this envelope punch board project. It's a Tootsie Pop treat box. I want to give credit to fellow demonstrator Kath Johnson at Inking Paper with Kat. She shared this idea a few years ago, and I decided to Pixie-fy it. I changed the dimensions slightly, and we're going to use some of the new Halloween products. So let me show you how easy this is to make. We're going to start with a piece of pumpkin pie cardstock that measures 5.5 inches by 4 inches. You can actually make 4 of these boxes out of a sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. And along the 5.5 inch side, we're going to score this at 1 1/4, 2 1/2, 3 3/4, and 5. Then I'm going to rotate it clockwise, and we're going to score this at 1 1/4, 2 1/2, 3, and 3 1/2. And next I'm going to fold and burnish on all the score lines. And actually the second horizontal score line we're going to actually fold backwards as well. Now I'm going to bring in the envelope punch board, and then I'm going to fold along the 4-inch side. So I'm going to start by that first fold. I'm going to feed this into the envelope punch board and line up this left edge right at the 1-inch mark. And we're going to punch on each of the score lines going all the way down, as well as this bottom edge here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So there we have it. I'm going to bring in the template here. So we've done the envelope punch board punching along the edge at each of the score lines. We're skipping this right edge because otherwise that's going to punch all the way through, and we don't need to do that. Now next what I'm going to do is cut up each of the vertical score lines, stopping at the horizontal score line. That's going to create our little tabs for the bottom of our box. I'm also going to cut out this lower right corner rectangle, and I'm going to notch the side tab here as well when I do that. So I'm going to go ahead and make those cuts. And I'm also going to come in and just notch this little top edge here as well. So now that looks like our template here. And I will have a picture of this template on my detailed blog post. Next, before we put the box together, I'm going to grab 4 pieces of the Toil and Trouble Designer Series paper, a really fun pack of Halloween papers from the 2018 holiday catalog. And these pieces measure 1 1/8 inches by 1 1/8 inches. I'm going to glue those to all 4 of these center panels here. Okay, now our box is ready to put together. I'm going to flip the paper, and I'm going to fold on that second score line from the left. I'm going to apply glue to this tabbed section here, the little 1/2 inch section. And then I'm going to go ahead and fold on the first score line from the right, and those should meet up right where we want that seam to be. Now, with this being our seam, this will be our back panel. So the seam is here, here's our back panel. So I'm going to close the 2 sides first, then the back, and then we'll apply glue to the front tab. And close the bottom of the box. If you need to, you can press from the inside. And now we're going to go ahead and put in our Tootsie Pop, and that's just going to fit right inside that box. And then we're going to tie this with a ribbon. Now this is the glittered organdy ribbon from the holiday catalog. For this one I'm going to use the basic black shimmer ribbon, and we're just going to go ahead and tie a knot around the center of that box. Cute. All right, now let's do a little bit of stamping. Using the Cauldron Bubbles stamp set, we're going to stamp the Trick or Treat sentiment in Memento Tuxedo Black ink onto Whisper White. Then I'm going to punch the sentiment out with the 1-inch circle punch. And then I'm going to punch out a 1 1/8 scallop circle from Basic Black. I'm going to layer these 2 together. Pop the sentiment up on a dimensional. Then I'm going to add a clear rhinestone jewel. And voila, there's our quick and easy Tootsie Pop treat box. So sweet for Halloween. I know trick-or-treaters would love these, so thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my next video. If you're interested in purchasing any of the Stampin' Up! Products I used today, they'll be linked in the description. And I'll also include a link to my detailed blog post with all project measurements and details, as well as a picture of the template. I'd love to have you come visit me at thepaperpixie.com, where I post projects every weekday to inspire you. I have options to subscribe to both my monthly newsletter as well as my daily blog updates, and I'd love to welcome you as a new subscriber. You can shop with me anytime at thepaperpixie.com/shop. And if you're interested in purchasing your Stampin' Up! Products at a discount, I'd love to welcome you to my team of Paper Pixies. And you can purchase the starter kit at thepaperpixie.com/join. Thanks again for watching. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day, and happy Halloween. Take care. Bye.